I had to. Apparently, something on the other intro, some snippet is getting me like a copyright, not a strike, but like I can't be monetized. No, do not drive a BMW. Drive a Cadillac, a GMC, and a Chevrolet. That's it. I gotta watch the rest of the speech. Listen, I've been waiting to get on. I've been watching. I probably can't play. I know none of you guys give a shit. Listen to the country went into a fucking dumpster hole. I didn't give a fuck about politics either. I don't know. I think I got the meat of this. I think I got the meat of that. I was watching Trump's speech. You know, genuine from the heart. About real things, not just like gas lighting people. But we're not here to talk politics. You want me to play it? Want me to play it? I think I just won't get monetized. I don't think I'll get a strike. Fuck it, let's play it. Yeah, fuck it, let's play it. I know this. Listen, I know. Yeah, as long as I don't get a strike. If it's so you just won't get monetized, I don't give a fuck. Like whatever. How do I close the chat down?
2. Thank you very much. Inflation has wiped out the life savings of our citizens and forced the middle class into a state of depression and despair. That's what it is. It's despair and depression. We cannot and will not let this continue. Less than 4 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be
I would think, like, dude, there's so many things covering it. I would think it's not like a monetized thing, but I don't know. Whatever. Like you said, as long as I don't get a strike, I don't care if I don't get my 0.001 cent. I don't care. And if anybody hates Trump, I'm sorry. We're just watching it. Okay, I don't need to offend anybody.
Every disaster we are now enduring will be fixed, and it will be fixed very, very quickly. So tonight, whether you've supported me in the past or not, I hope you will support me in the future, because I will bring back the American dream. That's what we're going to do. You don't even hear about the American dream anymore. With great humility, I am asking you to be excited about the future of our country. Be excited. Be excited.
It's crazy that...
And by the way, the news reports, look at all of those big networks. Look at them. They're all here. But every one of them has said this could be the most organized, best run, and most enthusiastic convention of either party that they've ever seen. Every single one. And it's true. It's true. And there's love in the room. There's great love in the room.
There is love in the room, man. There's I never paid attention to any of this shit until the country's went the past 3.5 years.
So I better finish strong. Otherwise, we'll blow it. And we can't let that happen. Now, this was great. All of the great people that spoke, and everybody hit a home run. I mean, there's not one that I can think of where I said, oh, gee, that wasn't
Tucker crushed it.
Every single person. I refuse to be the only one. Don't do that to me. They're already getting ready. See, I gave him an idea. Now, this was a great convention. This was, I think we're actually going to go home and miss it. You know, usually with a first of all,
yeah, we're fucked if he loses
it. You never have this at a convention. Look at these crowds.
And again, it's policies. It's
love. It's about love. This week, the entire Republican Party has formally adopted an agenda for America's renewal, and you saw that agenda. And it's very short compared to the long, boring, meaningless agendas of the past, including the Democrats. They write these things that are hundreds of pages long, and they never read them after they're done. In their case, fortunately, they don't read them because they're pretty bad. It's a series of bold promises that we will swiftly implement when you give us a Republican House. And Mr. Speaker, thank you very much.
You can't. That's the Democrats' move. You're moving out
with us tonight, Mr. Speaker.
I don't care if anybody. I have no subs anyways.
Thank you.
This is about the country. This isn't about the person, right?
A Republican Senate. We have many senators here.
There's been
And
shitty
send
Republicans
me back
too.
to our beautiful White House just a few short months from now. We're talking about just
I don't give a fuck.
months. It can't come fast enough. We have to get it done. First, we must get economic relief to our citizens. Starting on day one, we will drive down prices and make America affordable again. We have to make it affordable. It's not affordable. People can't live.
Personalities aside, it's like when you see this guy giving a cognitive speech versus the other guy, it's like, how do you...
administration, groceries are up 57%, gasoline is up 60 and 70%, mortgage rates have quadrupled. And the fact is, it doesn't matter what they are because you can't get the money anyway. You can't buy houses. Young people can't get any financing to buy a house. The total household costs have increased an average of $28,000 per family under this administration. Republicans have a plan to bring down prices and bring them down very, very rapidly.
You see how different he is now? He's not saying like crooked Joe Biden or the crooked. He's saying this administration.
The cost of transportation, manufacturing, and all household goods. So much starts with energy. And remember, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any other country by far. We are a nation that has the opportunity to make an absolute fortune with its energy.
He's not wrong.
We have it, and China does it. Under the Trump administration, just 3.5 years ago, we were energy independent. But soon, we will actually be better than that. We will be energy dominant and supply not only ourselves, but we will supply the rest of the world with numbers that nobody has ever seen, and we will reduce our debt, $36 trillion. We will start reducing that, and we will also reduce your taxes still further. Next, and by the way, they want to raise your taxes 4 times, think of it. And all my life, I grew up watching politicians. I always loved politics. I guess I was on the other side. I'd watch and they were always talking about, we will give you a tax cut. We will give you a tax cut. My whole life, I was watching, I will give you a tax cut, right, Mr. Congressman? That's all they talked about.
I think it's just
this is the only administration that said, we're going to raise your taxes by 4 times what you're paying now, and people are supposed to vote for them? I've never heard it.
I know.
You're paying too much. We're going to reduce your taxes still further. We gave you the biggest one, as I said. We're going to give you more, and it's going to lead to tremendous growth. We want growth in our country. That's what's going to pay off our debt.
You know what's crazy, bro? You got to think about this. After getting like that close to death, and I believe God was watching over him.
And next, we will end the ridiculous and actually incredible waste
How do you not walk on stage and just be like,
fueling the inflation crisis? They spent trillions of dollars on things having to do with the Green New Scam. It's a scam. And that's caused tremendous inflationary pressures in addition to the cost of energy. And all of the trillions of dollars that are sitting there not yet spent, we will redirect that money for important projects like roads, bridges, dams, and we will not allow it to be spent on meaningless Green New Scam ideas.
Dogs, man.
And I will end the electric vehicle mandate on day one.
Hey, get rid of that bullshit.
Thereby saving the U.S. auto industry from complete obliteration, which is happening right now, and saving U.S. customers thousands and thousands of dollars per car. And right now, as we speak, large factories just started are being built across the border in Mexico. So with all the other things happening on our border, and they're being built by China to make cars and to sell them into our country, no tax, no anything. The United Auto Workers ought to be ashamed for allowing this to happen. And the leader of the United Auto Workers should be fired immediately. And every single
Hey, what's
auto
up, Regent?
worker, union and non-union, should be voting for Donald Trump, because we're going to bring back car manufacturing, and we're going to bring it back fast. They're building some of the largest auto plants anywhere in the world. Think of it, in the world. We're going to bring it back. We're going to make them. We don't mind that happening, but those plants are going to be built in the United States, and our people are going to man those plants. And if they don't agree with us, we'll put a tariff of approximately 100 to 200% on each car, and they will be unsellable in the United States.
See, that's how you handle it. When they
We
want to
have long
outsource
been
it.
taken advantage of by other countries. And think of it, oftentimes these other countries are considered so-called allies. They've taken advantage of us for years. We lose jobs, we lose revenue, and they gain everything and wipe out our businesses, wipe out our people. I stopped it for 4 years. I stopped it. And we're really ready to make changes like nobody had seen before. And remember, USMCA, I got rid of NAFTA, the worst trade deal ever made, and replaced it with USMCA, which is, they say, the best trade deal ever made.
Regent, I don't know what's going on with you and them.
Actually,
and them.
probably the best trade
Block
deal
their
was
noise
the deal
out.
I made with China, where they buy
Ignore 'em.
$50
I don't know why they fuck with you.
worth of our product. They were buying nothing. They buy $50 billion worth. They had to. But I don't even talk about it because of
Don't leave the
COVID.
community
I don't even
because of them.
mention it, frankly, because of what happened with the China virus. We will not let countries come in, take our jobs, and plunder our nation. They come and do that. They plunder our nation. The way they will sell their product in America is to build it in America. Very simple. Build it in America and only in America.
There is no way anybody. I mean, he's talking about real shit, like with the country. It's not about left or right or up or down. It's about like jobs, energy, like real shit, safety, security, the border.
This very simple formula, and Congress has to go along with us, and they will. This very simple formula will create massive numbers of jobs. We will take over the auto industry again, and many, many, hundreds of thousands of jobs. We lost so many jobs over the years. If you go back 20, 25 years, they've stolen, going to China and Mexico, about 68% of our auto industry manufacturing jobs. We're going to get them all back. We're going to get them all back, every one of them. At the center of our plan for economic relief are massive tax cuts for workers that include something else that's turned out to be very popular, actually.
The tips?
Here it's very popular in this building and all those hotels that I saw that are so nice. I'm staying in a nice one.
The tips?
It's called no tax on tips. No tax on tips. No tax on tips.
That is bullshit, because especially when your wage is low, because like, well, you make your money on tips, and then you're going to fucking tax that? And again, this isn't left, right, up, or down. This is about people being able to,
I
like...
got that by having dinner recently in Nevada, where we're leading by about 14 points.
Ooh, let's go, baby.
Hello. I'll see you there very soon, everybody. And we're having dinner at a beautiful restaurant in the Trump building on the Strip, and it's a great building, and the waitress comes over. How's everything going? A really nice person. How's everything? Oh, sir, it's so tough. The government's after me all the time on tips, tips. I said, well, they
when
give you
get
cash.
paid minimum wage because you're supposed to make money after tips, why are you getting taxed on your tips?
Cash is given. It's all put right on the check. And they come in and they take so much of our money, it's just ridiculous, and they don't believe anything
I
we
always
say,
tip cash because of
they're
that.
just tired, as you know.
I never, if I ever pay with my card,
agents to
I
go
don't
after
tip on my
them
card
even
because they'll
more.
tax. If I give them cash, they can put it in their pocket. And I've always been that way.
And I
because I think
said,
it's bullshit.
This shows the level of my, most people go out, they hire consultants, they pay them millions of dollars.
The
But I
fucking government.
said to her, let me just ask you a question.
They made it
Would
a
you be
thing.
happy if you had no tax on tips? She said, what a great idea. I got my information from a very smart waitress. That's better than spending millions of dollars.
What is it? Probably 30%. So every $10 you make in tips, you got to give 3 to the government? Like, fuck that.
Everybody loves it. Waitresses and
Yeah, they tax
caddies
tips.
and
If you pay with a card,
drivers
if you give them cash, they don't know that you got the tip. But if you put it on a card, you're getting taxed on
that are
it.
being really hurt badly. They make money. Let them keep their money. I'm going to protect Social Security and Medicare. Democrats are going to destroy Social Security and Medicare because all of these people, by the millions they're coming in, they're going to be on Social Security and Medicare and other things, and you're not able to afford it. They are destroying your Social Security and your Medicare. Under my plan, incomes will skyrocket, inflation will vanish completely, jobs will come roaring back, and the middle class will prosper like never, ever before.
Even if I pay with card, I tip with cash.
Very rapidly. But no hope or dream we have for America can succeed unless we stop the illegal immigrant invasion, the worst.
Look what's happening in England right now, bro. You guys haven't looked that up? Look what's happening in England right now with the
third world countries
migrants.
would fight with sticks and stones not to let this
happen. They have no Second Amendment. They have no
The
pew-pews to
invasion at our
defend themselves.
southern border, we will stop it, and we will stop it quickly. You heard Tom Homan yesterday. Tom Homan, put him in charge and just sit back and watch. Brandon Judd.
Yep.
The Border Patrol.
100%
He's
Liso.
incredible. These guys, you know, they really, their job is a lot
They're like
easier if
buildings
they
on
don't
fire
have
and
to
shit
do
in England
anything,
today,
but
bro.
They want to. They're patriots. Brandon Judd, Border Patrol.
You try that here, you're going to have a whole neighborhood of people coming out like, hey, motherfucker, like, it ain't happening.
MS-13.
There's a reason why people don't invade us.
These are probably the worst gang.
I mean, we're getting invaded from the border, but there's a reason
why.
why.
A lot of people on these rows here.
You're not going to go light a neighborhood on fire.
They don't want to do this job.
I'll shut up so we can
They'll
listen.
go into a pack of MS-13 killers. They're the worst, probably the worst gangs in the world. And we have thousands of them. I moved thousands and thousands out in my 4 years. We moved them out, and it was a pleasure. But ICE would go right into a pack of these killers, and you see fists flying, you see everything flying, and then they take them. They put them in a paddy wagon. They take them back, and they get them out of our country. And the other countries weren't accepting them back, and I called up, and I said, tell them that we're not giving them economic aid anymore. And the next day, I got calls from all of these countries that were terminated. Billions of dollars we spend on economic aid to countries that does us, frankly, no good. And the next day I was called by everybody. I couldn't take all the calls. Sir, what's the problem? I said, you won't take your killers back that you sent in caravans into America. You won't take them back. Well, sir, if you'd like us to, we would give very serious consideration to doing that. And within 24 hours, they were being taken back. For years and years, when I first came in, they said President Obama tried to get him to go back, and they wouldn't accept him. They'd put planes on the runway so you couldn't leave the plane. They'd close the road so you couldn't take the buses. They'd all have to turn back. As soon as I said no more economic aid of any kind to any country that does that, they called back and they said, sir, it would be our great honor to take MS-13. We love them very much.
Big brain play. Hit them in their wallets, man.
We love them very much, sir. We'll take them back.
Hit them in their pockets.
At the heart of the Republican platform is our pledge to end this border nightmare and fully restore the sacred and sovereign borders of the United States of America, and we're going to do that on day one.
He wants to close the border on day one. Joe Biden shut down our pipeline on day one.
Right? Drill, baby, drill, and close our borders.
But he tweets mean things.
And by the way,
don't fucking read them.
And I think everybody, as a Republican, as a patriot in this room, and most Democrats, we want people to come into our country, but they have to come into our country legally. Legally. Less than 4 years ago, I handed this administration the strongest border in American history. But you can see on the chart that saved my life. That was the chart that saved my life. I said,
how wild
look,
is
I'm
that?
so proud of it. I think it's one of the greatest. It was done by the Border Patrol. One of the greatest charts I've ever seen. It showed everything.
Get him
just
turning
like
to look
that.
at that.
You know the chart. Oh, there it is. That's pretty good. Wow. Last time I put up that chart, I never really got to look at it.
And he
But
puts that
without
zinger in there.
chart, I would not be here today.
Bro, real talk, bro. That chart saved his life, dude.
Never got to look at it.
That's fucking wild to think about, bro. Right,
I
Piggly?
said, you got to see this chart. I was so proud of it. And by the time I got to there, I never got to see it that day. But I'm seeing it now, and I was very proud. If you look at the arrow in the bottom, that's the lowest level, the one on the bottom, heavy red arrow. That's the lowest level of illegal immigrants ever to come into our country in recorded history, right there. Right there.
Josh, look at it afterwards, bro.
And that was my last week in office. And then you see what happened after I left. Look at the rest. And if you go out a little
Trying
bit
to buy
further,
votes,
it's
man.
Getting to be a little bit old, but I love it anyway, right? But you can go much higher with those numbers. Look what happened right after that. The invasion began. We had the opposite. We stopped the invasion. But the invasion that we stopped was peanuts by comparison to what happened after I left. Look at what happened after I left. They took over our country. We ended all catch and release. We shut down asylum fraud. We stopped human trafficking and forged historic agreements.
Bro, look
to
even
keep
like back
illegal
to
aliens
2012
on foreign soil. We want them to stay
Right here.
on their
Look at-
soil. Under the Trump administration, if you came in illegally, you were apprehended immediately and you were deported. You went right back. The current administration terminated every single one of those great Trump policies that I put in place to seal the border. I wanted a sealed border. Again, come in, but come in legally. You know how unfair it is? So many people, hundreds of thousands of people, have been working for years to come into our country.
Yeah, and now these
And
motherfuckers
now they
walking
see
in.
these people pour into our country at levels that are unprecedented, so unfair. And we're not going to do it. We're not going to stand for it. They suspended wall construction.
And they're living in, like,
remain
hotels and
Mexico.
shit.
Their policy, remain in Mexico. You think that was easy to get from the Mexican government? But I said, you must give it to us. If you don't give it to us, there will be repercussions. And they gave it to us, but not easy. Canceled our Safe Third agreements, demolished Title 42, implemented nationwide catch and release. That's catch and release, where we catch them and release them into our country. We catch them and release them into Mexico. There's a slight difference. And took 93, this is the previous administration, 93 executive actions to throw open our border to the world. The entire world is pouring into our country because of this very foolish administration. The greatest invasion in history is taking place right here in our country. They are coming in from every corner of the earth, not just from South America, but from Africa, Asia, the Middle East. They're coming from everywhere. They're coming at levels that we've never seen before. It is an invasion indeed, and this administration does absolutely nothing to stop them. They're coming from prisons. They're coming from jails. They're coming from mental institutions and insane
Said it was
asylums.
Obama because
You know, the press is always on me because I say this.
oh yeah, because that's how you divide
Has
people.
anyone
You-
seen Silence of the
If you
Lambs?
keep talking about race, it's going to be a thing. No, I don't give a fuck about race.
The late, great
Like DEI,
Hannibal Lecter.
DEI.
He'd love to
Give me
have
the most
you for
qualified.
dinner.
Why? People should not be. It should be
That's
on level of
insane
competence.
asylums. They're
not,
emptying out
well,
their
you're
insane
this
asylums.
color melanin,
And
so you get.
terrorists are coming in at numbers that we've never seen before. Bad things are going to happen. Meanwhile, our crime rate is going up, while crime statistics all over the world are going down, because they're taking their criminals and they're putting them into our country. A certain country, and I happen to like the president of that country very much, but he's been getting great publicity because he's a wonderful shepherd of the country. He says how well the country's doing because their crime rate is down. And
Down
he
'cause
said
they're
he's
sending them all
training
to
all
America?
of these rough people. They're rough. He's training them. And I've been reading about this for 2 years. I think, oh, that's wonderful. Let's take a look at it. But then I realized he's not training them. He's sending all of his criminals, his drug dealers, his people that are in jails, he's sending them all to the United States. And he's different in that he doesn't say that. He's trying to convince everybody what a wonderful job he does in running the country. Well, he doesn't do a wonderful job. And by the way, if I ran one of the countries, many countries from all over, I would be worse than any of them. I would have had the place totally emptied out already. But we become a dumping ground for the rest of the world, which is laughing at us. They think we're stupid. And they can't believe that they're getting away with what they're getting away with, but they're not going to be getting away with it for long. That's what I can tell you. In Venezuela, Caracas, high crime. Caracas, Venezuela, really a dangerous place, but not anymore. Because in Venezuela, crime is down 72%. In fact, if they would ever win this election, I hate to even say that, we will have our next Republican convention in Venezuela because it will be safe. Our cities will be so unsafe, we won't be able...
You want me to kick it off,
We will not
Casper?
be able to have it there. In El Salvador, murders are down by 70%. Why are they down? Now, he would have you convinced that because he's trained murderers to be wonderful people. No.
Should we get to the games?
They're down because
tell me
they're
in chat.
sending their murderers to the United States of America. This is going to be very bad. And bad things are going to happen, and you're seeing it happen all the time. That's why, to keep our families safe, the Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country.
I just don't want to. I don't want to bore you guys.
Even larger than that of
watching.
President Dwight D. Eisenhower from many years ago. You know, he was a moderate, but he believed very strongly in borders. He had the largest
I just don't get how anybody who's
we've ever had.
People are
Just
too tied to
recently I
their
spoke
parties
to
and
the
not
grieving
policies.
mother of
And who gives a fuck who the person
Jocelyn Nungary, a wonderful
is? You
woman.
see a person talking about what he's talking about, which is all
12-year-old
country,
girl from
USA
Houston who
first.
Last month was tied up, assaulted,
How do you
and
not
strangled
want
to
this?
death
Fuck
after
it. Don't worry
walking
about it's
to
Trump.
the
Pretend it's
convenience
fucking.
store just a block away from her
Pretend
house.
it's fucking
Her
Gonzo
body
from the
was dumped
Muppets.
near the side of the road.
But he's
in the Shallow
cognitive.
Creek,
He's got a
found
plan. He's got
by
an idea. Like, well, stop looking at the
some
person.
onlookers who couldn't believe what they had witnessed.
And you're so like, I don't
Charged
like
with
him. I'm gonna.
Jocelyn's
It's like,
heinous
bro.
murder of two illegal aliens from Venezuela who came across our
Does
border.
he
were
make
in
sense?
custody
The other
and were
side
then
doesn't.
released into the country by this horrible,
you should be committed to the party.
administration that we have right now.
Fuck the party. Policies.
I also
policies,
met recently
policies.
with the heartbroken mother and sister of Rachel Morin.
I'll be waiting for him.
Rachel was a 37-year-old mom of 5 beautiful children who was brutally raped and murdered while out on a run. She wanted to keep herself in good shape. It was very important to her. She was murdered. The monster responsible first killed another woman in El Salvador before he was led into America by the White House. This White House let them in. He then attacked a 9-year-old girl and her mother in a home invasion in Los Angeles before murdering Rachel in Maryland. Traveled all throughout the country, doing tremendous damage. Rachel's mother will never be the same. I spent time with her. She will never be the same.
Who does that?
I've
Only
also
he does
met
that.
with the
Reaches out to the
wonderful
people.
family of Laken Riley, the brilliant 22-year-old nursing student. She was so
People
proud
ignore
of
this shit about
being
the
first
fucking
in her
open
class,
borders.
who was out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia when she was
They are, Piggly.
assaulted, beaten, and horrifically
The 12-year-old
killed.
girl.
Yet another American life was stolen by a criminal alien set free by this administration. And these were incredible people we're talking about. These were incredible people who died. Tonight, America, this is my vow. I will not let these killers and criminals into our country.
I got 2 daughters, man.
I will keep our sons
Regardless of
and
that.
daughters safe.
Even if I didn't.
As we bring security to our streets, we will help bring stability to the world. I was the first president in modern times to start no new wars. You know, we were the toughest. We were the most respected.
No, that's the
And
thing, Oscar.
you saw this.
When it's not the people that are like, well,
Hungry,
it
strong
wasn't
country,
anybody I
run
know.
by
It's like,
very
bro,
powerful, tough leaders, tough guys.
these are the same
Best
people
as
that
I
think
like
like,
'em
oh,
'cause
if
he's
only
tough.
the bullet was a couple inches over.
And,
It's like, you
he
sick
came out
motherfuckers, man.
recently, they were asking him at an interview.
You could
The
disagree with
whole
whatever.
world is exploding.
You
What's
should never want a
happening? What's
human life
going
to
on?
be gone.
Viktor Orban, Prime Minister of Hungary, very tough man. He said, I don't want people coming into my country and blowing up our shopping centers and killing people. But they said to him, tell us what's going wrong, what's happening, what is it? He said, there's only one way you're going to solve it. You got to bring President Trump back to the United States because he kept everybody at bay. He used a word I wouldn't use because I can't use that word. Because you'd say it was braggadocious. The press would say he was a braggart. I'm not a braggart. But Viktor Orban said it. He said Russia was afraid of him. China was afraid of him. Everybody was afraid of him. Nothing was going to happen. The whole world was at peace. And now the world is blowing up around us. All of these things that you read about were not going to happen. Under President Bush, Russia invaded Georgia. Under President Obama, Russia took Crimea. Under the current administration, Russia is after all of Ukraine. Under President Trump, Russia took nothing.
But people don't care.
He doesn't support my gender identity.
Get the fuck out of here. It's about the country,
We
not your fucking what you want to be called.
100% of ISIS in Syria and Iraq. Something that was said to take 5 years, sir. It'll take 5 years, sir. We did it in a matter of a couple of months. We have a great military. Our military is not woke. It's just some of the fools on top that are woke. I got along very well. North Korea, Kim Jong-un, I got along very well with him.
Oh, he went over there and like fucking, what other president did that?
Well, you know, it's nice to get along with somebody who has a lot of nuclear weapons or otherwise, isn't it? See, in the old days, they'd say, that's a wonderful thing. Now they say, how could you possibly do that? But no, I got along with them, and we stopped the missile launches from North Korea. Now North Korea is acting up again, but when we get back, I get along with him. He'd like to see me back, too. I think he misses me, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Our opponents inherited a world
Yep,
of peace
100%
and
Casper.
turned it into a planet of war.
And he even
We're a
respectfully
planet
was
of
like,
war.
well, can I walk over here?
Look
And he's
at
like,
that attack
yeah, go
on
ahead.
Israel. Look at what's happening with Ukraine. The cities are just bombed out. How can people live like that where buildings, massive buildings are falling to the ground? It began to unravel with the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, the worst humiliation in the history of our country.
Fucking disgrace.
We have never had a humiliation like that. 13 heroic U.S. service members were tragically and needlessly killed. 45
I don't think so,
others
right,
were
Shield?
horrifically wounded. Nobody ever talks about them.
I'm not,
No
both
arms,
sides have
no
flaws,
legs.
but we're not
Face explosions.
that
horrifically
is far better
wounded.
than any other choice we have.
And by the way, we have a man in this room who's running for the U.S. Senate from a great state, Nevada, named Sam Brown, who paid the ultimate price. Thank you, Sam. Thank you,
There was
Sam.
no problems from 16 to 20. And then they did their
Thank
little, you know, the cold came out.
He paid the biggest price probably ever paid by anybody that is running for office, and I think he's going to do great. He's running against a person that is not good, not respected, a total lightweight.
Gas, groceries, interest
But
rates.
Sam, I think paid really. We were talking about
No
it.
wars, border closed.
Some of the senators that are working so hard for Sam.
Energy. We were drilling our own energy.
But he paid the
we
biggest
weren't
price
outsourcing it from other
of
countries.
any senator ever
It's
to
not
run
even close,
for the
man.
Senate. I don't think anybody's ever.
The
what he
vid.
did.
Talking about the
He was a
vid, because
real
that's
hero,
basically
a
what it
really
is. It's fucking
great
cold.
person.
They made everybody think they were
And
going to
he's
die.
running, and I hope that everybody gets out and votes for Sam Brown. And we also left behind $85 billion worth of military equipment, along with many American citizens were left behind.
Oh, okay.
Many, many American citizens, emboldened by that disaster, Russia invaded Ukraine. They saw this group of people that were incompetent. We took the soldiers out first. No, we're going to take the soldiers out second. If they would have followed my plan, we had a great plan. But the plan only kicked in if they did everything perfectly.
I'm reading your
They
guys'
weren't doing
comments. I
things
just don't want to
perfectly,
talk
so
over
we
his
said
speech.
It doesn't kick in. 18 months in Afghanistan, we didn't have one. So they were killing them left and right, snipers. And I spoke to the head of the Taliban. You've heard this story. Abdul, still there, still the head of the Taliban.
Send him a picture of his
press
house.
got on me. Why would you speak to him? I said, because that's where the killing is. I don't have to speak to somebody that has nothing to do with it. And I told him,
And
don't
you
ever
feel
do
it with
that.
them chicken
Don't ever do
nuggets.
that again. Don't ever do that again. You've got to stop. Because during the Obama administration, many great people and soldiers, but a lot of soldiers were being killed from long distance. I said, if you keep doing that, you're going to be hit harder than anybody's ever been hit by a country before.
Possibility, right?
And he said, I understand, Your Excellency. He called me Your Excellency. I wonder if he calls the other guy Your Excellency. I doubt it. The other guy gave him everything. I mean, what kind of a deal was that? He walked out, gave him everything. Do you know that right now Afghanistan is one of the largest sellers of weapons in the world?
It's all the ones
They're
we
selling
left.
the brand new, beautiful weapons that we gave them. But think of it. He actually said to me, but why do you show me a picture of my home? I said, you'll have to ask your people or one of your wives. But he could figure it out. And for 18 months, we had not one attack on an American soldier by the Taliban. 18 months. And then we had that horrible day where soldiers were killed. I was not there. because
Right,
of a
Casper?
ridiculous election.
Oh, yeah.
But we had that horrible attack, and they also gave up Bagram, one of the biggest bases anywhere in the world, air bases anywhere in the world, the longest runways, most powerful, hardened, thickened runways. We gave it up, and I liked it not because of Afghanistan. I liked it because of China. It's 1 hour away from where China makes their nuclear weapons. And you know who has it now? China has it now. We were keeping that. And now China is likewise circling Taiwan, and Russian warships and nuclear submarines are operating 60 miles off the coast in Cuba. Do you know that? No, the press refuses to write about it. If that were me running this country and we had nuclear submarines in Cuba, I will tell you that headlines every day would be, what's wrong with our president? You don't even hear this. You're not hearing about this.
They're bought and paid for.
Russia has nuclear submarines and warships 60 miles away, Mr. Congressman, from Miami, by the way, happens to be here. Correct?
That's not very far. And I heard about this
That would not
too.
be stood for if it were somebody else. They don't want to mention it, but now maybe they will. And the entire world, I tell you this, we want our hostages back, and they better be back.
Hey, we got a
before I
WNBA
assume
player
office,
back, though. You know?
or you will be paying a very big price.
Joe ain't running the country.
With
He
our
never has
victory
been.
in November, the years of war,
He's just the person in
weakness,
front.
and chaos will be over. I don't have wars. I had no wars other than ISIS, which I defeated, but that was a war that was started. We had no wars. I could stop wars with a telephone call. I could stop wars with just a telephone call. If properly stated, it would never start. We will replenish our military and build an Iron Dome missile defense system to ensure that no enemy can strike our homeland. And this great Iron Dome will be built entirely in the USA. We're going to build it in the USA. And Wisconsin, just like I gave you that massive ship contract, and you're doing a very nice job, Governor, right? Thank you, Governor. And they're doing a great job. In fact, I had a little design change, and we gave them a tremendous for essentially what we used to call destroyers. These are now the most beautiful. They look like yachts. I said, we have to take the bow and we have to make
Ryan
it
wants
a
to lose
little
his wrench
nicer
putting
and
that
a little
bullshit,
point
Chad.
at the top instead of a flat nose. And the people at the shipyard said, this guy sort of knows what he's doing. We have the most beautiful ships, right, Governor? And everybody sitting over there. And it was a big contract that everybody wanted. I gave it to
Not
Wisconsin.
that you give a fuck about
but
your
we're
wrench.
going to have a lot of that built right here in the state of Wisconsin and all other states. Israel has an Iron Dome. They have a missile defense system. 342 missiles were shot into Israel, and only one got through a little bit. It was badly wounded. It fell to the ground, but most of them are. And Ronald Reagan wanted this many years ago, but we really didn't have the technology
He retracted
many years
it.
ago.
We're
Remember,
good.
they called it Starship, spaceship, anything to mock him. But he was a very good president, very, very good.
He's off on Regent.
But now we have unbelievable technology. And why should other countries have this and we don't? No, we're going to build an Iron Dome over our country, and we're going to be sure that nothing can come and harm our people. And again, from an economic development standpoint, we're going to make it all right here. No more sending it out to other countries in order to help. It's America first. America first.
I gotta
We
use the
will
bathroom.
unleash the power of American
You
innovation.
better not say like a zinger
and
while
as
I'm
we
gone.
do,
I'll be
we will
pissed off.
soon be on the verge of finding the cures to cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and many other diseases. We're going to get to the bottom of it. You remember this gentleman that I don't want to mention other than one time I had to, because when you say the 10 worst, I had to do it. I didn't want anybody to be confused. But this man said, we're going to find the cure to cancer. Nothing happened. We're going to get to the cure for cancer and Alzheimer's and so many other things. We're so close to doing something great. But we need a leader that will let it be done. We will not have men playing in women's sports. That will end immediately. And we will restore and renovate our nation's once great cities, making them safe, clean, and beautiful again. And that includes our nation's capital, which is a horrible killing field. So many things. They leave from Wisconsin, they go to look at the Washington Monument, they end up getting stabbed, killed, or shot. We will be very soon very proud of our capital, again, Washington, D.C. America is on the cusp of a new golden age, but we will have the courage to seize it. We're going to take it. We're going to make it a current. We're going to bring this into a golden age like never seen before. Remember this, China wants to do it. Japan wants to do it. All of these countries want to do it. We have to produce massive amounts of energy if we're going to produce the new. If you look at some of the things that have been done, and some of the things that we're going to do. But AI needs literally twice the electricity that's available now in our country. Can you imagine? But instead, we're spending places where they recharge electric cars. They built 8 chargers at a certain location toward the Midwest. 8 chargers for $9 billion. Think of them as a tank for filling up your gas. Think of it. They spent $9 billion on 8 chargers, 3 of which didn't work.
What'd I miss? Anything good?
And if you were going to do this all over our country, this crazy electric mandate, if you're going to do this all, and by the way, I'm all for electric. They have their application. But if somebody wants to buy a gas-powered car, gasoline-powered car, or a hybrid, they're going to be able to do it. And we're going to make that change on day 1.
Yeah, 100% no men and women's sports.
So to conclude, just a few short days ago, my journey with you nearly ended. We know that. And yet, here we are tonight, all gathered together, talking about the future, promise, and a total renewal.
Jesus is watching this, man.
Of a thing we love very much. It's called America. We live in a world of miracles. None of us knows God's plan or where life's adventure will take us. I want to thank Franklin Graham for being here tonight. He's an outstanding man.
Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with
He
me while
wrote
we're
me a
watching
note
this.
recently. I have a lot of respect for him.
This has lots to do with our
Sir,
country.
I love your storytelling. I think it's great in front of these big rallies. But, sir, please do me one favor. It won't make any difference. Please don't use any foul language. I was a little embarrassed. I said, he said, it won't make any difference. Actually, it does. The story's not quite as good, but I've been
Better
very
than
good.
Warzone.
The story is not quite as good, to be honest. I'm going to have a little talk with Franklin, but he was great.
Just hanging around.
He's a great gentleman. His father was so incredible, Billy Graham. My father used to love taking me to see Billy Graham. My father would take me to see Billy Graham at Yankee Stadium. He had the biggest rallies you've ever seen. He was a good rally guy, too. But he'd get up, and he was a fantastic guy. My father loved Billy Graham. But I love Franklin Graham. I think Franklin's been fantastic, and I'm working so hard to adhere to his note to me.
I love graham
I'm working
crackers.
hard on it, Franklin. But if the events of last Saturday make anything clear,
That's
it is
usually
that
how it goes,
every
Casper,
single
but I won't
moment
get
we
anything
have on
monetized
earth
off this.
is a gift from God. We have to make the most of every day for the people and for the country that we love. The attacker in Pennsylvania wanted to stop our movement, but the truth is the movement has never been about me. It has always been about you. It's your movement. It's the biggest movement in the history of our country by far. Can't be stopped. It can't be stopped. It has always been about the hardworking, patriotic citizens of America. For too long, our nation has settled for too little. We settled for too little. We've given everything to other nations, to other people. You have been told to lower your expectations and to accept less for your families. I am here tonight with the opposite message. Your expectations are not big enough. They're not big enough. It is time to start expecting and demanding the best leadership in the world, leadership that is bold, dynamic, relentless, and fearless. We can do that. We are Americans. Ambition is our heritage. Greatness is our birthright. But as long as our energies are spent fighting each other, our destiny will remain out of reach, and that's not acceptable. We must instead take that energy and use it to realize our country's true potential and write our own thrilling chapter of the American story. We can do it together. We will unite. We are going to come together, and success will bring us together. It is a story of love, sacrifice, and so many other things. And remember the word devotion. It's unmatched devotion. Our American ancestors crossed the Delaware, survived the icy winter at Valley Forge, and defeated a mighty empire to establish our cherished republic. They fought so hard, they lost so many. They pushed thousands and thousands of miles across a dangerous frontier, taming the wilderness to build a life and a magnificent home for their family. They packed their families into covered wagons, trekked across hazardous trails.
It looks bigger on camera, region. It's not very big.
Scaled towering mountains and braved rivers and rapids to stake their claim on the wide open, new, and very beautiful frontier. When our way of life was threatened, American patriots marched onto the battlefield, raced into enemy strongholds, and stared down death and stared down those enemies to keep alive the flame
Casper.
of freedom. At Yorktown, Gettysburg, and Midway, they joined the roll call of immortal heroes. So many just so many heroes, so many great, great people. And we have to cherish those people. We can't forget those people. We have to cherish those people. And building monuments to those great people is a good thing, not a bad thing. They saved our country. No challenge was too much. No hardship was too great. No enemy was too fierce. Together these patriots soldiered on and endured, and they prevailed because they had faith in each other, faith in their country, and above all, they had faith in their God. Just like our ancestors, we must now come together, rise above past differences. Any disagreements have to be put aside and go forward united as one people, one nation,
Amen,
pledging
brother.
allegiance to one great, beautiful, I think it's so beautiful, American flag. Tonight I ask for your partnership, for your support, and I am humbly asking for your vote. I want your vote. Going to make our country great again. Every day I will strive to honor the trust you have placed in me, and I will never, ever let you down. I promise that. I will never let you down. To all of the forgotten men and women who have been neglected, abandoned, and left behind, you will be forgotten no longer. We will press forward, and together we will win, win, win.
Yeah, I saw that. Regent.
Win, 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 win. Nothing will sway us, nothing will slow us, and no one will ever stop us. No matter what dangers come our way, no matter what obstacles lie in our path, we will keep striving toward our shared and glorious destiny, and we will not fail. We will not fail. Together, we will save this country, we will restore the republic, and we will usher in the rich and wonderful tomorrows that our people so truly deserve. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, brighter, happier, stronger, freer, greater, and more united than ever before.
Unity, that's the big thing, man. Fuck the parties, fuck all this and that. Come together as a fucking country. The Art of War by Sun Tzu, divide and conquer. Fuck that. Unite
and quite
and conquer.
Simply put, we will very quickly make America great again. Thank you very much.
Crushed it.
Thank you very
Crushed
much.
it.
Wisconsin, God bless you. God bless you, Wisconsin, and God bless the United States of America.
I don't even know what the new
Great
places
country.
of the map
Thank
are called.
you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Crushed it. Great speech, 10 out of 10. Absolutely fucking crushed it. There's no way. There is no way anybody on the other side would be able to give that speech. And it's not about the speech. It's about actually following through with the shit. You know what I mean? About actually following through with what they're saying. And that's my thing is like, the people that are like,
He's this. He's a fucking felon. He's a rapist. It's like,
where was the country? That's what matters. If you're worried about what he does in his personal life, you're disconnected from the fact of like, bro, we need to fix this country. But that's what mainstream media's done, unfortunately. No, but he crushed it. And trust me, I know I talk about it a lot. Hey, listen, man, I want a good future for my kids, man. If a Democrat went up there and fucking dominated, I'd be like, bro, dude crushed it. I don't give a fuck, man. I just want the better of whatever it is. Fuck the party. You killed it, Listo. I thought you meant Casper, when you said that, I thought you meant it was in 90 minutes. I didn't think you meant he had 90 minutes. Bro, there's no way camel toe, like that's where like they would want Gavin up there because he can yap. But he's destroyed the state of California. That's why they can't put him up there. But it was a good speech, and the fact that he indirectly, like, you know, it's like, oh, he didn't go after him. He did. It was just indirect. You know what I mean? You just point out the flaws and don't say the name. The thing is, speeches are one thing, but he'll actually do what he says he's gonna do. That's the difference. Anybody can promise the world, and then they get in office like this other administration did. They shut down the Keystone Pipeline. They pulled us out of Afghanistan. There's the Ukraine war. There's the fucking there's the Israel thing. There's all this other shit that goes on, and it's like, yo, we're the party for peace and for this and that. It's like, well, your actions didn't meet what your words said. I tell my kids this, man. Like, actions speak louder than words, man. You can say whatever you want, but what are you actually doing? For that, we're gonna do peace for the word. Chat Trump for the word of the day. They've completely brainwashed the younger generation. Yeah, college is a joke. That's why I like Charlie Kirk when he goes to these colleges and he's like, college is a hoax. Not a hoax, but it's, unless you're going to be a doctor, an engineer, a physicist, like something very specific to what you're doing. If you're just going to college to go to college, you're just wasting your time. The fact that they had all these kids on campuses, like, you know, dressing up and like rally them to like protest these other things. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? If you're an American and you're not America first, what are you doing? Like I always say, it's like, I'm not opposed to like helping, you know, and they're like, oh, you want to shift the, and I don't get into politics, you know, I don't talk about politics really outside. I just, you know, we talk here, conversation. Well, I'm not some big politic. I'm not. But when I see the world go where it's going and I'm like, I got young kids, I don't want them to go in a fucked up world. You got to fix your house before you can fix your neighbor's house. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, kids. A hurricane came and your wall to your room is blown down, but I'm gonna go to the neighbor's house and fix their wall first. Like no, I'm gonna fix my kid's wall so my kid is safe, secure. Then I'm gonna go help the neighbor. Like, I'm all for helping the neighbor, but I am not helping the neighbor before I help my family first. Sorry, how it goes. Dude, trade jobs are the way to go, bro. Yeah, bro. It's like, who in their right mind would like, I love my neighbor, they're good people, I want to help them, but if you think I'm not going to be there for my family first, like, yo, as a man, I'm fixing my house first before I go to my neighbor's house. Sorry. And if I was in need and my neighbor did his house first, I would be like, bro, you definitely got to take care of your family before you come help me. Kevin, it can't be a name. It's terrible fish. Like, yeah, it's like, you fuck America. Get the fuck out of here then. Get the fuck out of here. What if this was the word? I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, me too. But it is New York Times, so who knows? Is that a word? So it's got to be. Is tendy a word? That's a tendy. Wendy. It's a name. It's not going to be it. E.
Fish, 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 fish. Thank you.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna fill my water up. You guys look at him, figure it out. Top this bad boy off. Gotta get the bones out. Oh, you talking about Minecraft? Oh, Operation. What would Flash and Match have to do with that, though? Try it? Oh. What'd you say? Skull, Heart, Flash, Match.
How about no?
Port Plaza. Match, contest, about, and around. Oh yeah! That's for Don. guessed that. Pomp. Is this another one of those where there's like a ending that we don't know? I just did that. Didn't I? Sparkles. Yeah, I just did that, right? It could be like emojis. Fire, heart, skull, flash. Fuck, we got one more. Sparkles? What do you think? Ritz, Dazzle, Flash, Pomp? We were watching the RNC. F is Pomp. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know what Pomp is. Pomping that. Our last one. Get fucking yelled at. Back. All right, Regent. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. I'm going with this. Hey! Glitzness. So are we doing? I know it's late. I don't even know how much game it'll. It's already 9:20. Are we going for the stupid Spottle.io? I mean, we kind of have to, right? We'll go quickly. I know everybody hates this game. I know. Below 88. Solo male. Not country. Rap. Okay, above 2011 hip hop, solo USA. All right, who we going with? I don't know, one of the little
Uzi Vert.
I don't know, it's probably a little something. I don't know, man. We're just gonna keep doing littles. I really don't give a fuck. Who the hell's Little Tekka?
Same year as Little Babies. Anybody know that?
Gotta watch out for the knives.
I don't know. But I've heard of that name, but I don't listen to that bullshit. All right, what are we doing? Do I jump on Shit Zone? It's already fucking 9:23. Shit Zone or Fortnite or CS:GO with Fila. Why do you guys pick on Regent so much, man? You guys are brutal on him. He's a good dude. What do you guys think? I know you guys hate Warzone. Should I just play Fortnite or do Warzone? Everybody left. I get off the mini games. Everyone's like, I'm out. I don't know. It's still here. Y'all want what? Y'all want to see? All right, let's get on that then. I mean, does that really surprise you? Maybe I need to do a podcast instead of a fucking gaming stream. You know what I'm saying, Fila?
Got to restart your PC.
I mean, I could end it. Getting on, Bobby?
Holy shit.
Hey, Bobby don't like the big map. He wants.
I want to play Resurgence.
Just cut it. Just end it. All right. Invite me, Oscar. I mean, whatever, man. If it sucks, it sucks. Whatever. Oh shit! I missed it. Uh-oh. Are we already getting problems?
Holy shit.
Oh no, I don't think so. Are you getting on, Bobby, or no? I don't think so. Yes, Age of Empire, 100%. Whoops.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey there, Milky. Hey there, Milky.
I never supported someone that lives in. What does it matter what I live for? Live at. Change me as a person. Here's the thing, man. You take away LA, San Diego, and like San Francisco, Oakland. I'm telling you right now, bro. When I drive down to LA, none of the farmers support anything that's going on. Like it's not. It's just what they do is they go and they indoctrinate these mass populated areas. And that's how they get control.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly.
Oh, because you're not a member anymore. Now I'm reading that. Okay, that makes sense. Not associated with any of them. And listen, I would never dislike a human being because of their political affiliation. Who gives a fuck? They're still a human being. Make sure my audio's not. Push it off. Push the talk. Okay, good. Yeah, he's a little bit of a hoe.
What are you doing, step?
Did it? Oh, did it? On the cutscene? Where are we going? Did it? Whoa.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Ooh, I see the ping.
Requesting recon at this time.
Striker. Ooh, man, it's gonna be rough.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time.
Should I take the Ram 7 over the
SMG here.
take that over the Striker?
Got gas moving in.
SMG here.
Yeah, I'll take it over the Striker.
Head to the safe zone.
Sniper rifle marked.
Boom.
You got a loadout drop inbound.
Shit, we gotta go. We gotta go. Fuck, the fucking. Are you kidding me? God, I'm gonna die to fucking storm. Pick it up. Oh my God, bro. Just go without me.
God f***ing damn it!
Training camp. It's the gulag.
We're off to a great start.
Fight to earn redeployment. Hey, I know money doesn't grow on trees, but it is covering the ground. Gave it a solid try. Time to get back.
It's on me. It's on me.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I'll meet there some other time.
Oh, excuse me. Like, is this what you're paying? Oh, they're fighting right below that.
Gas is inbound.
Now you can watch somebody who's actually good at the game, not watch me. Do your thing, Oscar. Don't worry about getting me up. Bro. Your left, you saw him? Right behind you. Oh shit, the car. That was still impressive, bro. run another one if you want. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell the internet was part of the problem. We could run another one if you want, though. I don't like. That's crazy, man. All the movement and shit. Fucking nutty. He doesn't play often, guys. That's why he's 850 and I'm 60. He's good anyways. Even if he didn't play that much. That's crazy on mouse and keyboard, dude. Just all right, this might be my last one. We'll see. At least on stream. Let's see. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, it's gonna be your last one? All right, then it'll be my last one. Oh, no Fortnite? I mean, I can do a game of Fortnite after this. I don't know who's on's the problem. What time is it? 9:40? Unless this like is a very long match, I can do a game of Fortnite afterwards. But if we like, if we push the brinks of a W.
Check your weapons, check your gear.
But if we die somewhat, I don't want to say, obviously I don't want to die quickly, but you know, the game's over in 10 minutes. I'll run a game of Fortnite. Just gotta adjust for this ping. And it's not terrible. I don't want to make all the excuses. It's not like horrendous.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the Warzone has been authorized. Enemies are dropping into the area.
It's okay. Oh, let's go. Come here, little hazmat guy. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey guys, how you doing? I don't have any combat experience myself, but I'm here to direct you what to do because my dad put me in this position of power. But I'm gonna act like I'm a badass. But you guys go fight the fight while I sit in my mansion. Din it.
Mark a drop point for your squad and lead them in.
Like, why are my dogs barking right now?
Gas is approaching on your position. Move to the safe zone.
Oh my god, I picked up a rocket launcher too. I could have blown this dude up, bro. Still peeing in the house, man. Guy AFK. Oh, he wasn't. Oh, did you take the zip line?
How about no?
How is that dude not down yet?
Gas is closing in.
Do your thing. Don't worry about getting me up. I'm honestly not that concerned, Oscar. Do your thing. Is that trustworthy though, Casper? Are you playing tonight, Casper? I'm gonna play game 4 after this. He's on the other side of the wall. He's behind you. No, no, no. The hell's my ping at? 68?
Friendly loadout drops on the way. Moving this way. Got some loot here. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Flanking here. Yes, got the last. Movement here. Flashlight clear. Area secure.
Oh god. Get down. Get down there, you fucking idiot.
Gas
fuck, Oscar went down. Fuck. Oh, I didn't see him right there. Fuck, dude.
Training camp. It's the gulag, and you're gonna have to fight to earn redeployment. Fight's over, soldier. Return to base.
Bro. Oh, right here.
Moving this way. Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Dude, why did he not grab that and jump on it? I stopped and waited. Right there on the ground. I'll just shut up. I don't need to be telling somebody who's really good at the game what I see. I don't know why you did that. Oh God, dude, come on. Of course, because the guy's on a roof. Why wouldn't he be on a fucking roof? You know what I mean?
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
This guy's crazy, dude. Dude, come on, get me the fuck out of this building. Get shot at by other people now.
Closing in.
Fuck.
Squad made it to the safe
Oh,
zone.
fuck. Ow, fucking right here. Oh, they're all over the place. They just camp. Just fight. Get the W. Don't worry about getting me up. This fucking game, bro.
Head up. Return to base for defense.
Hey, hell of an effort, Oscar. 9 kills and dragging me along with you. Like, shout out to Oscar Boko for doing that, for carrying that. Where I just did absolutely nothing. Hey, I appreciate the games, Oscar. All right, let's do one game of Fortnite. What do we do? A random and roll the dice on somebody actually having a mic? Or do we do a solo?
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Do a random. See if we get anybody. Oh, we'll do random. We'll see what happens. I mean, if the dude backs out, then do I get a PS5 over an Xbox? I don't know. I've always been an X. I mean, I had a PS like 1 and 2, and then I went to Xbox. So I don't know. Are you getting it just to play the college football game? Bam, 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 bam. All right. Water back up. Ah, not bad. Are you there? I'm coming, celery vortex. Celery. Celery. Trying to get to you, brother. Is college football not coming out on PC at all? Oh god, I'm getting shot at. Is that you, Celery? Whoa, what are we doing on this? Hey, you suck. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, GTA 6. I got it. Sniper would be nice. Are you a big NHL guy? What? What do you need? What is my ping? 27? Why does it seem like it's lagging so much? Bro, how big is pickleball? If only there was a sniper in this game. Shooting. This guy? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. What's up, Viper? How you doing, brother? What you been playing? I saw you on little Mortal Kombat 1. We might have to get a few games into that, you know? we're gonna fucking die in here. We have nothing on our car. All right, Piggly, yeah, I'm getting off after this anyways. How's everything else going with you, Viper? Like health-wise, you good? And if you don't want to divulge the information, you don't have to, obviously. Day by day, so is East. I got out. Behind you. Right here. Oh, that's what happens. That's what happens with no comms. Hi, man. Or do I do one of the mini games? Fuck, we'll do mini game. Do one mini game. That's it. One mini game.
You got
no.
What's up?
What up? You call it. I suck, so I'll follow your lead.
Alright, pleasure.
Hot drop? All right. Get it. You want me to land with you?
Nah, it's me. Are you streaming?
What's that?
Are you a streamer?
No.
I don't know why you sound like you're streaming.
I mean, I'm streaming, but I don't have a big audience. Oh fuck! Is somebody down here? Oh, basement. They're waiting. Just stay alive. Yeah, I'm big on YouTube. I have like 4 followers.
What's your music?
Huh?
I'll follow you please. Subscribe.
You don't have to. I appreciate it.
Yes.
They're trying to bait you into coming to save me, but don't. They're literally like right there. He's right here.
Alright, just kill yourself. Just, like, hold square. You'll be
There, you finally killed me. All right. Oh shit. He's still in this basement.
This kid's low right here.
Alright, I'm gonna stay alive so you don't die. I think this dude's still in the basement over here.
We could rush him.
He's rushing you, you said?
No, we could rush him. A little bit.
Good. Oh, somebody right here. He's trying to shockwave to you. Yeah, I'm almost dead. Guy at?
Super low.
Oh, his boyfriend's with him. Yeah, just get up. Ah, GG's. Nice try, brother. Ah, we gave it a hell of a run. All right, gents. That is it for me tonight. I appreciate the fuck out of you guys hanging out. Yeah, dude, that game. I mean, you literally need to have like a foursome of like everybody that's mic'd up and doing their whole thing. But anyways, I appreciate the fuck out of you guys hanging out. Up, down, left, right, up, out, in, whatever. Anyways, Viper, I hope you back on track, brother. Pray for you, my guy. I will definitely pray for you. And I've been. Get better. Casper, Don Mitch, Oscar, appreciate the games. Pigley, Bright Shield Regent. All you beautiful people, Fish. Support is appreciated. Stop by tomorrow. Say hi. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you guys. Stream does not exist without you guys. Mondo stopped by too. Love all you guys. Have a beautiful Friday. Stop by and watch some shitty gameplay tomorrow. I might be.